Good evening, I'm Mark Malloy and welcome to Thai Living. One of the great things about living in Phuket are all the interesting people you meet. Today we're with George Svensson, and if anybody has ever, this is not him by the way, if anybody has ever met him before, they have undoubtedly gone to Rock City. So we are with the man behind Rock City, and he is a very interesting man, as we're about to find out. Hello George, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Right, so Rock City is your current passion.
Yes.
But what inspired you to start Rock City?
The first time I came to Phuket was like nearly 20 years ago as a tourist. And then I decided, I think it was 6-7 years ago, to move to Thailand instead of staying in Sweden. So, because I saw so much potential things to do here. Because I always want to be creative.
Yes.
Otherwise, I cannot go on, you know. I want to do something, and the most important thing was, and what I saw was here was no good music scene in Phuket. When my friends came over and asked me, they said, "Oh, George, where shall we go out and party tonight?" And we can do some good rock clubs, and shit, where shall we go? And it's mostly about crappy bands. They are not serious about the music when they're playing. So my idea was about 4 years ago. Why don't we open the Ultimate Rock Palace in Phuket?
So Rock City is famous for rock music. Now you have a history of rock music going back, say, 30 years.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your history and your involvement with rock music.
Yeah, it started already when I got my first Kiss album, Kiss Alive, and I just saw the pictures and put on my headphones and wow, I want to be like them one day. That was how it started.
And you were like them. You actually became a member of a band. What instrument did you play? Were you a singer?
I play drums.
You play drums.
But I can play guitar and whatever. So it took me like from 1976, 78, I started to play drums, and yeah, you know, like a hobby. But then later on in the 80s, when the hair bands, what do you call it? Hairspray and all the shit we used to have big hair, all this, the glam rock, melodic hard rock came, and I joined the group. Always say we started it. It's called Nasty Idols.
Right, the Nasty Idols, and they're actually a very big, popular band in your home country, which is Sweden.
Yeah, I'm original from Sweden. So we started from Sweden. We did our first record in a small record label, and after that, when we were recording the second album, Sony picked us up.
Wow!
Oh yeah, they heard, okay, these boys, and it was the 80s, and we had big hair, and I think we looked pretty like pretty boy band, like Poison, Motley Crue, and this Warrant, all this stuff that was going around. And the second album was a big success, and it was distributed all over Europe, Japan as usual, all the, how hard rock goes. So we were touring for years.
What gives this longevity, and what about this link between heavy metal and satanic forces and things like that? What's your take on that?
We were really not into these satanic things. We were more about sex, booze, and rock and roll. That was our thing. Have a good time, have fun. That was our lifestyle, and that's what we sang about, and we showed it on our body language, and we were touring, lots of girls and everything. And there's so many genre in the hard rock.
Yes.
But many people think, oh, there's only one, hard rock. It's not true. It's like 10 different styles.
A typical night when you had a concert, you would finish, what, 2 in the morning or something like that? And then you go to
then
bed
the party starts.
You go to bed with a glass of warm milk?
No, it's
Because
like...
you had your image to...
Image always, and always party after parties. The press want to come and see you, and you must drink with them and meet some famous people. And
this is why you have all these headlines about you saying that you're the nasty boys, no more Mr. Nice Guy, you know?
Yeah.
Horror magazine. So, do you feel that you've lost any of that with age, or you still... is it a rock and roll attitude?
Always rock and roll attitude. Never grow up, never get old.
And this is what you've been trying to bring to Phuket, of course, opening Rock City.
Yes, the whole niche about Rock City is a crazy idea. Like people always tell me when I start something, they say, I know, we're going to do tribute bands here. Tribute bands in the small island Phuket. Huh? And yes, sure. So I brought the AC/DC tribute band from Sweden, and they had just won Battle of the Tribute Bands of Scandinavia for the best band, and I brought them over. And from the day one they started to play, it was an instant success. People just, wow.
It sounded like AC/DC.
Yeah, 98%.
Okay.
So we line up with Guns N' Roses, Metallica, and now we have AC/DC, a tribute to Bon Scott.
Wow.
Yeah, the late Bon Scott.
So music is your passion, rock music is your passion.
Yeah.
It's not the only passion you've got, though. Looking around this room, I notice you have a lot of memorabilia from movies, but specifically, you were talking about genre. What is your favorite genre of movies?
It's horror movies.
Okay. So looking around your living room, you have movie props. Tell me a little bit about how that started.
That started also since I was a kid. I saw, I think, Frankenstein, Dracula, all these classic movies on the TV, and I just I get so scared, but it was like a feeling, wow, it gave me a rush. And then combined with this hard rocking music, it gives you a real kick.
Okay.
Yeah, a real good feeling.
Right. And the collection itself, what was the first thing or the most important thing you've got in your collection?
The first thing I got, wow, what's that?
It's going back a long time, huh?
Yeah. Ooh, it must be Jason's hockey mask. Yeah, he's the #1 killer, so remember that.
The difference between Rock City and an average place where you go out and listen to music is that the musicians that play in Rock City,
oh, for God's sake,
they do it for the love of music.
Yes, I only accept musicians who play because they love the music.
And it's not just any music, it's rock music.
It's only rock and roll music. We don't allow hip-hop music. We don't allow this Britney Spears, whatever you call it. We are pure rock and roll die-hard fans.
You don't do American Pie or any of the classics, no? Hotel California?
No, that's forbidden. Hotel California is forbidden.
You're just about rock, yeah?
Yeah, we're about rock and roll.
Yep.
Rock and roll, have a good time, like the old good times.
Sure.
Don't think too much, you have fun, you know? Like so many of the lyrics today are so political, they go too deep. For what?
This is,
you cannot even
3 chords,
yeah,
a good beat.
Yeah, that's it. That's rock and roll.
If you've got the hair, you can shake it.
Yeah, maybe. I lost the look here. It's me.
So where do you see Rock City in the future? I know it's a big success. It's only been open for 2 years now, is it?
Open for 2 years now.
And,
yeah.
From humble beginnings, a lot of hard work.
Oh.
I don't think anybody would say that you just opened it and it just happened.
No. First of all the ideas. What's your concept? What we're going to have? My first idea was to have the tribute bands, the home of the tribute bands. So now finally, after 3 years, I have put together the Monsters of Rock show. And we have the power, the volume, the real deal. And we have musicians who play with the heart in our places. We don't have these musicians who stay in their joint and playing and thinking, oh, what I'm going to do tomorrow. You know, that's not a musician. Take another job then, I say to them. Yeah. If you don't play with your heart.
So when it comes to Rock City, rock is not dead?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
It's just starting in Phuket.
Right, you heard it here.
Yeah.
So, what do you do with your fingers? That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Rock is not dead.
Rock is not dead. Rock
You
will
can hear
never
it.
die.
You can hear it in Rock City,
Sure.
in Patong, here in Phuket. Thank you, George.
Thank you. Thank you very much.